I did everything as a leader to make sure they have the training, the leadership, the resources to do their job, to complete their mission, to come home to the families they love and the country that each of us holds dear in our heart. I had the privilege of leading patriotic men and women on various campaigns in service to our nation. Today, I'm on a different mission, and I see the foot soldiers of this campaign. That's each and every one of you. And our fight is different, but it's just as important for Maryland families and Maryland's future, because come November, in 16 days, voters are going to go to the polls, and the next day, together, we're going to wake up under the leadership of Anthony Brown and Ken Ullman. But here's the challenge. Here's the challenge. We got to get out and vote. How many are ready to get out and vote? How many are ready to get out and vote? Look, I was in church this morning. Pastor shared a story about a grandmother. Could have been his grandmother. It could have been anybody's grandmother or grandfather. It's a grandmother in the 1960s. Came home one day. She was battered both physically and emotionally. She had blood on her forehead. She walked into the house and her grandson said, "Grandma, what happened?" Grandma said, I was out. I got hit in the head with a brick. She said, "But Grandma, why?" The grandma looked at the little boy and said, "Because I was marching for freedom and equality." The grandson said, "But Grandma, why?" He said, "Because I want you to have the same privilege. Same privilege that every American enjoys." That little boy looked at his grandma and said, "But Grandma, why?" He said, "Because I want you to have a say in delivering good schools to our neighborhood, and not just neighborhoods on the other side of town." The little boy said, "But Grandma, why?" Because you need to have a voice in safe neighborhoods, jobs, and opportunities. The little boy looked at his grandma and said, "Grandma, why?" She just leaned over to him. She said, "I want you to have that fundamental right and responsibility to vote." That little boy looked at his grandmother and said, "But Grandma, when I'm your age, and I have grandchildren, will they come out and vote?" Let me tell you, Marylanders, on June 24th, only 1 out of 4 Marylanders remembered that grandmother with that bleeding head. There's only 1 out of 4 Marylanders came out and voted. We don't have to relive the struggles and the suffering of the 1950s and the 60s and generations history in this country to exercise that most important and fundamental right to vote. So let me ask you again, how many are coming out and voting in November 4th? How many of you are not going to see at the polls on October 23rd? Why? Because together, we're going to invest in pre-K education for every Maryland boy. More career technology education and make sure that every child is educated in a technology-ready environment. We're going to come out and vote because we understand that in Maryland, small business owners, and I see a whole lot of you here in this room, you create 2 out of every 3 jobs, and that's why Ken Ullman and I are starting with you to support you to create jobs and opportunities right here in Maryland. That's why. Can't I need your passion and your love for this state. That's what I need. I see some of you in the audience, your families just came here last week. I love the correctional officers. I love the correctional officers. But listen, you know, I firmly believe in the American dream. And I believe that every male should be given the opportunity to not only to pursue, but to achieve their dream. My family came to this country 6 decades ago. My father out of poverty in Kingston, Jamaica. And like generations of Americans that have come to this country, maybe your family came last year, maybe last decade, or maybe 2 centuries ago. But because of the waves of generations in this country, America is a great country, Maryland is a great state because of who we are as Americans. So we're going to get up each and every day, making sure that every Marylander has the education and the opportunity to climb the ladders of success so that they too can work hard, play by the rules, sacrifice when necessary, and pursue and achieve their dream. Ken and I can't do it alone. We're going to need each and every one of you. Even us together, I think we can do it, but we brought in a little bit of reinforcement.